me set up my mic real quick. Alright. Get the pop filter set up. Make some horrible noises. Alright, good. Just adjusting it a little more. Okay, Seth. What did you learn in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? They can actually die. Wow. I didn't know Pokemon died in Pokemon games. I thought they only fainted. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're playing Daggerfall Unity. And the answer is that I wanted to test a mod. You're not wondering. Okay, never mind. Yes, Daggerfall nudity. See, I made a mod. Just a little interface mod. I just wanted to try it out for a little while on my old character. Went through 60 floors to rescue a Pokemon, then it just died. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, so I can't change the sound font. And all of my mods are gone too, I think. My phone is not silenced. Let's see what we got here. Advanced climbing system. Let's turn that off. It's extremely buggy. Enemy infighting. Enhanced combat AI. Oh yeah, that's when they go backwards and forwards and left and right and stuff. Talk window modern style. What is that? It's actually been a while since I played the latest Daggerfall Unity build. When you drink syrup, you're actually drinking tree blood. That's pretty metal. So my game got fogged at one point. I guess I'll just get the Mantella really quick. I'll just do some post-game stuff. Oh, I wasn't levitating. No, this is Warlorn. Okay, these key bindings are not good. Yeah, I guess the rest of this is fine. Except I want cast to be C, crouch to be V. Travel map can be 5. Okay. If I do another Elder Scrolls playthrough, will I consider making Space Lorn? Well, none of the games take place in space, so it wouldn't really make sense. I just skipped the ending. If I get levitate or jump fit spells, I can pretend he has moon physics. I could make like a space elf class. Alright, I want to make sure my game's not too loud. So how is the game volume compared to my voice right now? Fine. Okay, good. The sound system has a Doppler effect. It always just sounds kind of weird to me. Oh yeah. Skeletons will tell you how loud the game really is. Alright, well let me introduce you to my mod. This is what it changes. So there used to be just a couple of tabs up here, or like 4 tabs. So now I've made it so that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. And all of the items are sorted. So it's sorted by weapons, and then armor, and then clothing. Clothing, yeah. And then, well, it sorts them in this order. Weapons, armor, clothing, alchemy, miscellaneous. So if I put these potions down, I pick them back up, they'll go to the same spot. Why not 7? I was kind of going for like how Morrowind does it. Except I separated armor and clothing. Alright, and also you'll notice I got rid of a lot of buttons here. Like there's no info, remove, equip, use. I made it so it's all context sensitive. So like if you left click on a potion, it'll move it. But if you right click on it, then it'll use it. And like if you right click on a potion recipe, it's not what I meant to do. It'll read it for you. And same thing for books. And let's see. Horse doesn't do anything, obviously. So if you right click on clothing, it puts the clothing on. And so say your clothing is enchanted. Then you're kind of out of luck. But you can still use it by going into this menu. I guess I could make it so like if you hold a certain key, it'll force use it. And you can also change your clothing variants just by right-clicking on your paper doll. You like the buttons. I always hated the buttons. A recipe for potion or loose leaf tea. Yeah, it does look like loose leaf tea. Well, it makes you blend into your surroundings. So it's magic tea. So the other cool thing that it does is it shows your weapon stats here. So I have a two-handed weapon, and that means that it's right hand only. And this is my attack rating. That's based on like how skilled I am with the weapon that I have, and also the material of the weapon, because both of those things influence how easy it is for you to hit stuff. So I added, like, you know, all the bonuses you get into a number, so you can see like how good you are at hitting things by how high the number is. And it also calculates your damage. Like, you know, you can get the damage by looking at it here. See, it says 5 to 17 damage in that little panel here. But that's before your skill bonus and your strength bonus. So after your skill and strength bonuses, it comes out to 10 to 22 damage. That's the real damage you'll do to monsters. And in my left hand, this is just hand-to-hand. This is my hand-to-hand attack rating, my hand-to-hand damage, which are terrible since I'm terrible at hand-to-hand. So, yeah, that's basically what it does. Oh, and you could use magic items over here just by right-clicking. Oh, it's not playing the sound like it's supposed to. Oh well, I guess that's something to fix. Alright. There's a blacksmithing class that lets you make a medieval flail. Oh, that sounds fun. Feels like this is running more smoothly than it did last time I played it. Alright, so I'm just gonna go bop around in some dungeons and just see how it feels to use this menu. Alright, what factions am I a part of? Knights of the Dragon. I hate how you have to right-click to dismiss stuff. That's a new feature. Not a fan of it. They're hard to use and have a high chance of self-injury. Yeah, I bet. This thing just literally flailing around, attached by a chain. That's gotta be dangerous. Also, pardon my sniffles, I'm still kind of sick. I've been working from home because everyone is panicking about COVID-19. And if they had a sniffling, coughing guy around the office, they'd be like, "Uh-oh." For meritorious service and unswerving loyalty to the ideals of the Knights of the Dragon, you have been awarded the title of Keeper within the Order. As a symbol of your fellow knights' estimation, we have elected to present you with a new piece of armor. Additionally, by right of your new title, you may expect and demand free lodging in every inn, not only in Daggerfall, but all over the Bay. Congratulations, Keeper Warlorn. Can't wear any of these. Uh-oh, did I get it? Okay, I did. It just didn't make a noise. Cases of coronavirus in Saratoga. Uh-oh. Yeah, there are actually some cases in the northern part of my state. Up in the mountains. Hopefully it won't reach down here. Alright, so we'll get a quest. Let me see what tasks we have available. Please have patience and wait here a moment, Warlorn. Oh, this is a new feature. I can pick which one. Let's go kill a giant. Just gotten word of a giant raiding farms and devouring cattle. My name? 1,000 apologies, Warlord. I know your name. You're my quest giver. You're my boss. Denora Laboratory. Find other giants. Get the one with the bear claw branded on his arm. Why did you choose a laboratory? It's pure coincidence. It's not like giants are smart enough to know what goes on in a laboratory. That's not quite right. Alright, I'm gonna need a torch. Thank you. Also need to bind sneak. dungeon was designed by the Celts. I'll tell you who designed these dungeons is insane people. Because they're massive and very easy to get lost in. I want to access my wagon. Oh, W is wagon. I like it. Used to build giant dirt mound buildings. Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, gotta make sure you insulate your goo. I hear a giant. I heard him, but I didn't know where it was coming from. There it is again. Oh, excuse me. Isn't it just great timing that I get the sickest that I've been in like a year? Right around this virus scare. It's probably upstairs. Where is this bastard? You know what? He might be down the elevator shaft. Although I've already been down here and I didn't see him. Going in circles. So this is the essence of Daggerfall. Going in circles, running into dead ends. I'm going to move on to System Shock in a little while. Oh, it was a third level. Goodness. Have I streamed Doom 3? I have not, but I like that game. Man, I was sure he was going to be in there. Doom 3 has spider tits? Oh. I don't remember that. Hey, there's a giant. A bear claw brand is clearly visible on the upper arm of the giant. This must be the one Perrin Wicksmith spoke of. You just seem like an above average sized man, yeah. That's the problem with NPCs in this game. They can only be so tall. Southern yellowberries. My torch died. Rest in peace. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. I don't want to stay in Denor Library. Or Laboratory. Library. Okay. I don't remember that. I don't remember it playing the level up sound from Arena when you master a skill. Well, congratulations to me. Shadowgate. Isn't that that game that was on the NES? There was that one part where like from behind there was this thing that looked like a famous actress, and then it turns around and then it's a skeleton and it kills you. Oh yeah, Scarlett O'Hara, that was it. Like you see this skeleton from behind and you're like, is that Scarlett O'Hara? And then it turns around and eats you alive. Now you are a true giant killer, Warlorn. To think I got to shake your hand. I guess I could do one more. Retribution. We have a traitor in the Knights of the Dragon, a villainous Nightblade who has turned against his brethren. Our honor is at stake, Keeper. Join our righteous fury. Very good. The traitor is a Nightblade named Periwick Ashford, who has taken refuge in Gonderic Laboratory, to the northwest. If you have not returned in 11 days, your honor will be forfeit, and another will take your place. Do not fail us in this warlord. Their armor is semi-correct. Huh. I wouldn't really expect this game to get its research right. Yeah, the Knights of the Dragon hate science. So they're always raiding laboratories. Why do I keep saying that word wrong? Okay, torch time. I secretly want to go to the library. That's a mage. No, this isn't right. This is supposed to be sorted. It's supposed to be potions, recipes, and ingredients. Why is this ingredient up here? Okay, well, there's a bug. To figure out where I'm going. Is there a trapdoor in here? I thought I saw one. No, it's just a table. Oh, there's a doorway up there. So weird. Ah, why is it doing that? Stop. It's not sorting right. It's bizarre. Alright. That's a bug. Orlorn wants to become Brewlorn. Just wants to make a bunch of magic tea. Might just be sorting by alphabetically, or alphabetical order only. So N comes before P, and R comes after P. So it might just be alphabetical only. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Magic tea, or like psychedelic tea. Oh hey, look, it's the Privateer's hold module. That's another new thing. Enemies take fall damage. Here, watch this. Come on. Ah. Yeah, this guy fell to his death. double door. So, as you can see, the layout here is exactly the same as Privateer's Hold. Actually, this looks a little bit different. Well, okay, this is a different module. It's a different Jimmy. Keep this mic in the right place. I decided to put a personal office in this dungeon. Same insane people who designed it. Maybe one of those Daedroth was keeping an office here. And here's a room where they give lessons. It's like a preaching room. Oh. I was looking away from the screen as I was walking towards that. I look back and I'm like, oh. You named all your speed potions crack. My mom was really uptight, so if she saw me doing that, she'd probably be like, you're not allowed to play this game anymore. I'm taking it from you. And how'd you learn about crack? I didn't tell you about crack. Who are you hanging out with? Hey, top quality, my lord. Okay, so here's my mod. It's a pretty simple one. It's just an inventory menu. So I added a few things like item sorting and context-sensitive use key. It's like you right-click a potion and it just knows to use it. You right-click a potion recipe, it knows to read it. Same thing for books. and quest letters. I don't know why it closes the window like that, it's weird. And it also like shows your attack rating and calculated damage, like your damage after your skill and strength bonuses. It's not terribly exciting. I'm gonna post it onto the Daggerfall Unity forums in case anyone wants to use it. How do I switch weapons? There we go. Why is it that I always spend the most time in the smallest dungeons? Smallest dungeons always feel like the largest. Alright, where have I not been? Looks like I can go a ways that way. I didn't explore the whole throne room because Warlorn can't read maps. Warlorn can't read, period. He never read ABCs for barbarians. I don't think he would be underwater. Guys, look, it's a floating torch. It's magic. Could that be him? Torch like that would last almost, or at most 30 minutes. Yeah, the torches in this game are eternal. Everything burns forever. Climb. There's no doorway here. won't drown. Warlorn has mighty lungs. He runs a 5K every day. Although that probably wouldn't be healthy. There's something I'm missing here. I feel like there is. Like a little hole I can crawl through. No. Okay. That's fine. 5K. 5K is just when you run 5 kilometers. I used to do them weekly. But I haven't done that since last spring. Oh no, I can't care anymore. No, I don't note. I don't make a note. Get rid of that note. Alright, he's got to be in here because I've looked like basically everywhere else. Daedric skill increased. I keep instinctively trying to pick things up. Yeah, I kind of liked it when money had weight, because then there was a reason to have banking. Oh, where do these mages come from? Is that the guy? Nightblade. You have slain Perrick Ashford, the Nightblade. And his posse. Let's see if I can remember how to get out of here. Remember in Morrowind how it took me 33 hours to recover all my health? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Um, ah. I can't even find myself. Oh, there I am. Oh, that's actually the exit right there. Okay. I'm just gonna turn in this quest. And then I'm going to read a rude song. A holiday reverently reserved as temples as Northwind's prayer. Thanksgiving to the gods for a good harvest in a mild winter. Some years, like this one, the harvest was not particularly good in the winter, unseasonably harsh in Daggerfall, but as the king is fond of saying, it could be much worse. Temples offer all their services, blessing, curing, healing for half the donation usually requested. Look upon the heart. Look upon the heart, Nervar. I like how my horse can just hop. That's fun. It's a lot less annoying this way. My horse is a rabbit now. Well done, you have reason to be proud. Alright, let's read this rude song. I've heard of a less rude song from Morrowind. I don't think I've ever read the rude song, though. In the spring of the year doth propriety disappear in the courts and the ports of the bay. Drinking new beer, everybody feels queer, and the earls and churls go astray. The bee and bird don't have to tell us a word. Our bodies for naughties are prime. If you haven't heard, you can let yourself be lord. For the youth, for things uncouth. It is time, oh. It's lovely to sit in a field harvested into rows. It's lovelier still to do the same, not wearing any clothes. People of the bay, bless the flowered court of Wayrest for showing us the gentle way of the sin, the bonny dark elf queen. likes to see and be seen with cobblers, thieves, and tavern keepers and slaves, and fishermen in the court of Laneland. Right upon the mainland, with sex, the whole place is in a whirl. The Baroness likes to play with men who come her way, while the Baron likes the little boys and girls. Oh. Oh, it's lovely to give your lady a kiss on her nose. It's lovelier still to do the same not wearing any clothes. In Daggerfall they hold a ball, and all of society indulges in a variety of scandal. They can handle a lot. The captain of the guard has to search very hard for a bean at the he has no kiss. Filthy. And the court sorceress will grant you a wish to cause the king to fling about his lance. Am I going to get banned for reading this? Oh, it's lovely to give your love a single perfect rose. It's lovelier still to do the same not wearing any clothes. Oh, it's lovely to abandon all your cares and fears and woes. It's lovelier still to do the same not wearing any clothes. Yes, sir, it's lovely not wear any clothes. Yeah, I can't imagine why they'd have to make it less rude. Okay. So for those of you who came for Daggerfall and who haven't left already because you were repulsed by what I just read, I hope you will stick around for System Shock 2. I've been enjoying that. Discount Aliens the game. Aliens, zombies, and monkeys. Oh wow, I don't even have Steam open. That's different. Just put this up until I launch it. Yeah. Show us the pufferfish again. Alright, 1 second. Okay, there's your puffer fish. I don't remember what I'm doing. I apparently don't have any objectives, so here we go. Need to go to the ops deck and reprogram the 3 sim units. Yeah, it's clearly Sith's favorite clip. Just obsessively arrange my inventory for a second. Hey, Carlos. How you doing?
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Oh, I could actually hack it now. Critical failure destroys it. That's not nice. Who designed this box? It just explodes if you don't unlock it right. It's not safe at all. Okay. It makes you feel boxed in. So I'm on the operations deck. Need to reprogram 3 sim units, whatever that means.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Your flesh will welcome us.
Ow. Not welcome in my flesh. Is this just like entirely luck based? Appears to be. It's costing me nanites every time I do this. Whoa, no, I don't like that.
Anti-entropy activated.
Okay, so those guys are really hard to kill. And I have to rearrange my inventory again. Oh no, Sith, now you're doing the puns too. The puns are spreading like the many. It's hard to avoid them. Oh, wait a second. I think I have... I have healing. I do. It's a big commercial for Chef Boyardee.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Shit. It's Bronson and her men.
Honey, what is it?
It's just the security team. They're just looking to scare us. Weapons ready, men.
Sergeant Bronson, get your men out of here. You killed Malik. You had your scapegoat. We didn't do anything. Get them out.
Finish off the survivors.
Oh.
I don't feel right about any of this. I still don't understand why you asked me to mess with the memory restoration on that
They killed
group.
Tarth Malik.
Why didn't you want him to remember volunteering for this gig? You did volunteer for the implants, right? Every email from you gets stranger and stranger. It's like you're not the same person anymore.
Session trained.
It's because they can't move well. Oh. really easy to run out of ammo in this game.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
More monkeys than bullets. Ooh, chips. I've never been so happy to see chips. Get out of the way. Yeah, I gotta go wrench me. That's the music. JC Denton would be like, it's good, but it's not soy food. Darth Boyardee, a Sith cuisine. It's not a recipe the Jedi would tell you. You're not missing anything, Sith. It's not very good. A pile of disgusting worms. Yum. Nope. Nope. Shoot the bugs. Ah!
Insufficient sign.
Not the bees! Not the bees! They didn't follow me in here. Why not?
Anti-entropy activated.
Okay, apparently there's nothing in here. Just some spoiled food. The flies don't follow me because they died that quickly.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Man, I needed that anti-entropy. Oh, lordy.
Anti-entropy.
Got the camera. use the rifle yet. Nope. Got rifled slugs.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Argon suspension laser pistol. What's a slug gonna do to help me? It's going to be my squishy little pet to keep me company.
Anti-entropy activated.
I'm so glad I have regeneration. It's a godsend. Alright, time to go to the toilets. Oh!
You
Hey. Didn't wash your hands. Be punished for that.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
When are we streaming Elder Scrolls 3 NP? I am free this Friday. Tomorrow is Pathfinder. But this Friday, that should work. Oh, no. JC, stay out of the ladies' restroom. I found hacking software in the toilet. These guys are Marines. That's why they're dressed differently.
Something is taking over this ship.
The sim units on this deck are being diverted for reasons unknown. I know it's somehow connected to the larger picture and whatever is happening since they landed on Tau Ceti. My men look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influence has desecrated this vessel. I will not abandon my post or my charge.
The shotgun in very good condition, with one single shell in it. Hey, welcome back. I don't think I had anything that needed charging. Oh yeah, I did. So what does that do? Does that like reduce side costs? Can't tell. Whew, that was risky.
Is the bird kill me?
Just carrying lots of ammo, that's good.
Before you lies the crystal shard, a creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant, deadly, precise. Learn its function.
It may stand
Between you and their corruption.
She needs to see a speech therapist. She talks very glitchily. So I need a research of 4. Goodness. Crystal Shard is the best melee weapon in the game. Well then, in that case. Alright, I'll do it. It isn't worth it? The best melee weapon is actually friendship. The real system shock was the friends we made along the way. I like how you can research stuff while you're doing other stuff. Like it just researches itself automatically. What friends are those? These guys, they're our friends, right? These little buggers. Oh. No. Okay, I take that back. I guess Shodan is our friend. For now. Well, enemy of your enemy. no. Kill me with kindness. Nope. Oh, I need Ubertium. I don't know if I said that right. Ubertium? Hang on. I can get help with this. Alright, help me out, Yoda.
Iterbium.
Iterbium? I'm not sure about Yoda. He steered me wrong before. I'm gonna let the research continue while I do this.
Iterbium. Iterbium.
Iterbium.
Okay, Iterbium. Whoa there.
When I strike it, it sings to me. They wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson. I go there now. Sure, I can get it there. Very fragile, but very sharp.
I wasn't even thinking of the right. I wasn't even thinking of the right element. It's yttrium. Yttrium, not Ubertium. Yeah, get wrenched, you fuck.
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Okay, so I need to reprogram these chips. There's one more that I need to get.
Construct.
How most crates in this game are empty. And the crystal shard might be a waste. We'll see. I'm just experimenting. Chemical storeroom is C. Where is C? I don't see. Excuse me. I don't see a C. Upgrade. 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 Which upgrades do I have? Let's see. Where is? If I can remember how to actually see that. Pack rat, sharpshooter, level 4 research, level 4 standard combat, anti-entropy, regeneration. I haven't actually been here yet. Alright, I'm having the issue where I forgot where the chemical storeroom is again. So it wasn't in here. It might have been in the previous bulkhead. Where all the green gas is pouring out of. So I actually started in the. Oh, here it is. I need to find yttrium. There we go. Got yttrium right here. Get some relish too, please. Sure thing. And some horseradish.
Research complete.
Crystal shard. A very dangerous hand-to-hand weapon. It requires an exotic weapon skill of 1. This crystal, principally of silicon but doped with germanium and other unknown trace elements, appears to have a resonant frequency very close to that of neuropropagation. The crystal probably serves as a repeater for the psionic abilities of the annelid creatures. The crystal structure is composed of thousands of close together crystal needles, attached together at a close branching nearly fractal tree. Crystal's amazing sharpness makes it a very dangerous hand-to-hand weapon. Don't catch colds. They're not fun. Cold used to be lethal.
felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing. But they know it's me. They just can't prove it. The next sim unit that goes to
Bronson and her men
will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side.
and I am one of many.
Oh, very good, sir.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Inside of this door lies one of the sim units.
Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control of this ship.
From the
Obsolete Xerxes.
Once I am master of this ship,
I can open many doors for you.
But for now, this might
Oh, very good, sir. Marvelous choice.
All this menuing.
Enter interface on the way. If I do see so.
I need to figure out how to kill those things without them hurting me first.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
I have a notification. What's this? I've completed 9 achievements. What is this? I've completed path to affiliate. I'm eligible to be a Twitch affiliate. That's cool, I guess. Is there a place that I've not been to over here? I think I've been past the gas. And I might have passed gas. Showdown, what are you doing? Ah! Bad room.
Radiation hazard.
Bad room to go in. God.
Radiation hazard.
Yeah, flu is still lethal. Mainly for elderly people. gotta get your shots. Alright, so that's just a regenerator. And this leads to another bulkhead.
Our eyes are open. Song is undisturbed. Your flesh will welcome us. We do not. Kill me! Run.
Dude, I killed them both in one shot. Right, I killed each of them with one shot each. This is a new place.
Are we joined?
Get birds.
See you. Run. Run.
Anti-entropy activated.
Something. Your song is not ours.
That was a grenade. Can't risk them throwing grenades at me.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Oh, that's a strong monkey.
Anti-entropy activated.
Your flesh betrays you.
What game am I playing after this? I don't know. This might actually be my last one. Or maybe I'll play a little bit of X6. I still need to finish that. Yes, my last game ever. I decided to quit streaming.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Don't stop, Rebecca. Keep moving. Get to the escape pods on the command deck. We'll take off, set the toaster to wake us up in 30 years, and we'll be back on Earth before you know. A toaster built for two, baby. That's our next stop. Sound good? So let's do it. I won't take any excuses.
Toaster? What? I only need 3 more modules and I can get standard 5. Could have sworn I was out of range. But then again, I am terrible at this.
Anti-entropy activated.
Hang on, someone's texting me. Tell them to stop.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Yeah, all the aliens are infected with coronavirus. That's what's going to happen to all of us. We're all going to turn into annelid zombies. The toilet paper can't save you from the infection. I say toilet paper because apparently people are buying out all the toilet paper. Don't ask me to explain it because I can't. I guess it would be important if you want to hunker down for a long ass time. It's not where my brain would go first. I'd be like, yeah, I gotta get food and stuff. Toilet paper would be like the last thing on my mind. And if worst comes to worst, you can just do what the bears do. Okay, this conversation has gotten too graphic. Ah.
Anti-entropy activated.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up how the news is like turning it into a panic fest. Have a code for this door.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Get the armor-piercing bullets out.
Anti-entropy activated.
Oh, come on. I can't cure this. Just gonna have to eat the toxic damage. Tasty toxic damage. Oh, I didn't mean to absorb that. Ah.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
How many of these damn things? Alright, this is gonna kill me. Ah, I was so close.
Security system offline.
Does that mean the turrets are offline? Yes, it does. Did not expect to see him back there.
Toxic hazard. Anti-entropy activated.
Alright, can I get over the toxic damage already?
Entropy
Am I
activated.
just going to keep withering away until I run out of healing? Shodan. Ah.
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Okay, thanks, but I'd really appreciate it if you stop calling me insect. It's not nice. Creating a toxic work environment, Shodan. I'm gonna bring this up with HR.
I've authorized a change in the access code for the auxiliary weapons lockup in the crew quarters of Med-Sci to 980. I won't have my own gear used against my men. There's no such thing as too cautious.
When I say toxic work environment, I mean I'm constantly being killed by toxins. I need sodium and iridium. How long does poison usually last? I don't know. It might just last forever until I find a hypo. Certainly seems that way.
Security system online.
Access needed.
I think it just lasts forever. God.
Chemical needed.
Well, I would rest in that bed, but it's missing a module, and I don't have the module.
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Ah.
Security alert terminated.
Well, I guess I'll die.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Oh no, not a spider. I just had an idea. I wish I thought of it sooner.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
No, I don't have toxins. It's a life hack. Alright, you've learned how to best target the hybrid for maximal damage. All damage you deal to hybrids will be increased by 25%. DNA structure indicates that this organism is a hybrid. Of a human host and a parasitic organism. Although the parasite, resembling a yard-long worm, has deteriorated to a stage beyond useful analysis, the effects of the process are evident. Severe deterioration of higher-level mental processes is caused by tumorous growths along the spinal column and brainstem. The non-human tissues seem to be formed of a complete small worm-like creatures that have adapted into the host body and have taken over majority of motor control and decision-making.
Your flesh will welcome us. Your song is not ours.
I need 69 for standard 6.
Insufficient size.
Yeah, it's the funny number. Why aren't you laughing, chat? Laugh at the funny number.
Anti-entropy activated. I dropped that chunk of flesh. Think I'm gonna carry that nasty stuff around? It was my lunch. Ugh. I must really be hungry. I'm stuck in here. Oh no. I get that the force field is all futuristic and stuff, but you don't need power to keep metal bars useful. It's like your prisoners will still be in their cells even if the power goes out.
What our mission is here and the glory of our purpose. If you do what we say,
say you might have a chance to see the glory of the many. Comply or die, sister. It's that simple.
He's a very impolite man.
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands. I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people I was forced to kill. Resist. Humanity demands it. Resist.
Access needed.
Oh. I still haven't found the door code or the key to this area. There's also a door with a keypad. Where was that?
Anti-entropy deactivated.
There it is. I don't think I have that yet.
Are
Need
we
to get tea.
joined?
I should get some tea too.
Yours.
Kill me!
I'm gonna go get some green tea. I'm going to leaf you to get it, yes. So, my apartment complex doesn't have a recycling pickup. So I have to drive to a place that's relatively far away to recycle my stuff. So I have like this mountain of recyclables in one corner of my kitchen. It's like all of my recyclable materials are slowly taking over the apartment. It's kind of reminding me of this. Yeah, it's like the many. know where the last sim unit is. Make a molten plastic pit. That's a good idea. Like whenever guests come over, I could say, "You better behave, or I'll put you in the pit." Hey, this is Xerxes' core. You'd think you'd just be able to like break it or something. Alright, I've been here before. Oh, they're infighting.
Anti-entropy activated.
Do I have any younger family members, and have I corrupted them with my taste in video games? What's sad is that I have a lot of cousins that are younger than I am. But, but none of them play video games. I spent most of my life thinking that only a small segment of the population play video games. But it turns out it's mainly just my family is weird. I mean, my cousins used to play Wii games a long time ago, but that was about it.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Yeah, it's not bad to like the outdoors. They're very outgoing. It's something that I could stand to be more. Damn it. My brother is in his mid-30s. He almost never plays video games because he's really busy with his two daughters. But like sometimes when he comes to visit, I'll tell him, "Hey, I have TIE Fighter installed." He's like, okay, fine, I guess I have to play it now. He can never resist TIE Fighter.
Anti-entropy activated.
The lighting in this room kind of reminds me of Half-Life. This almost looks like one of the rooms in Office Complex. toxic.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
I died in the reconstruction machine. Again. Okay, this is hardly fair. Come on, dude. Ah. I gotta say, this is one of the more brutally difficult games that I've played. It's bad enough that I don't know where I'm going. I'm also getting killed every 3 seconds. Oh, do not kill. I'm going to the rec deck. Screw this place. Could have some fun.
Delacroix. Delacroix, it's me, Cortez. We're locked in here. Hey, who are you?
A living person.
Shit.
Not for long.
Is someone waiting for me?
Ah.
Delacroix. Delacroix, it's me, Cortez. We're locked in here. Hey, who are you? Shit.
Insufficient design. Anti-entropy activated.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I don't want slugs. This menuing. Oh, it's... I don't like it. Oh, these are slugs, okay. That's fine. I could deal with slugs.
Xerxes won't like this.
Access needed.
Your colleagues have managed to set up a transmitting station
In the athletic sector of this deck, the transmitter is intended
to send a message to the Earth to warn them of the events that have occurred in this ship.
However, it will also draw power
Away from Xerxes. Once you have done this, and the tasks I've reserved for you on the ops deck, I will be able to hobble Xerxes. Find the transmitter and activate it.
Those are all Todd Howard quotes.
Anti-entropy activated.
Hormax syndrome. No. Not the bees. Bees and monkeys. Cameras. What isn't trying to kill me? On this lousy ship. Oh no. I need fermium.
Very good, sir.
Bad robot.
Chemical needed.
I'm assuming the nirvana of mobile gaming is just like a really amazing mobile gaming experience. That's all I can figure.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Sure as hell isn't Blades, that's for sure. Actually, I probably shouldn't say anything about Blades. I've never actually played it myself. Maybe one day I'll play it on stream. And then I can trash it all I want. Because no one could say, you haven't played it. You'll never find that because it's going to be different for everyone. Yeah, but he wants to make you believe that he's found it. And that it'll be the same thing for you, so he can sell you stuff. Because he's Todd.
The lights near the basketball court keep fritzing out. I think the humidity from the pool next door is a real problem. If it happens when I'm not there, try resetting the circuit from the breaker by the pool. You think someone needs to call a tech?
Hey, Bunny Space Lover.
I don't know what's going on around here, and I don't want to know.
Please make your
I'm not here for the
selection.
glory of this stupid company.
Choosing
I'm just supposed to make sure the
for
replicators are
choosing
running,
value
and now
wrap.
people are dying. I've got to turn the ship around and go home. God, get me the hell out of this place.
Alright, forget all these. I don't know what prisms do. Just cluttering my inventory. Oh, goody.
This is Xerxes. The Deck 5 shopping area will be closed until further notice.
Oh!
We apologize for the inconvenience. The family of the many grows with every passing moment. Glory to the flesh. Glory to the mass.
Wait. So the many go shopping? Like, what would you like to buy? I'd like some human flesh, please. Okay, that will be 20 nanites. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure it's safe in there.
Anti-entropy deactivated. Radiation hazard.
Damn it. No, I thought I picked up a surgical thing. No, never mind.
Radiation hazard.
God, none of these things are complete. Green means go, yes.
Mon petit, there is something you should know about. I have received information from some form of artificial intelligence that is calling itself Shodan. Yes, Shodan. Wherever this intelligence actually came from, it has a terrible grudge against these annelids and has saved my life. It told me that there is a UN operative aboard the ship, armed to the hilt and equipped with R-grade cyber implants. Strange bedfellows, eh?
That actually made me jump, like in real life.
Mon petit, there is something you should know about. I have received information from some form of artificial intelligence that is calling itself Shodan. Yes, Shodan. Wherever this intelligence actually came from, it has a terrible grudge against these annelids and has saved my life more than once. Shodan has told me that there is a UNN operative aboard the ship, armed to the hilt and equipped with R-grade cyber implants. Strange bedfellows, eh?
You're...
Whoa, come on. Alright, never mind, never mind. Forget that.
Stay out of the mall if you can. It crawls.
The mall crawls. It's like, what's the movie? Is it Day of the Dead? Dawn of the Dead? Where they're on the shopping mall. I hate those worms. I can't even begin to describe how much I hate those worms.
Stay out of the mall if you can. It crawls.
Access needed.
I have the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the... Yeah, I must be thinking of Dawn of the Dead. Alright guys, let's go to the mall.
Yes, come.
Hey, alright. All the soda and chips that I could ever need. I think at some point in everyone's life, someone has fantasized about just, you know, being able to take everything in a mall without paying for it. Ah. It's a movie theater. If I can research this. Yeah, I've heard of how gory Day of the Dead is. I've never seen the whole movie, but I've seen like scenes from it. Like where the guy's body is just being pulled apart.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
It's pretty rough. Thank you.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
What are these prices? Xerxes, did you drive up the prices? Hey, hey, gambling. Oh, theater prices, huh? Nice.
Research complete.
Summary: annelid swarms cannot be damaged by any known means, but they have a very short lifespan. Annelid eggs often contain useful organs. You search them before they're destroyed. Although small, the flying organisms generated by these pods contain complex DNA structure indicative of a much more advanced creature. Each small creature, genetically male, is bonded to the swarm via a subpsionic link. This link is impervious to normal psionic attacks or disturbances. Analyte swarm creatures seem to exist only as living weapons, since their cells have genetically programmed lifespan of no more than a few seconds. During these seconds, they are attracted to human tissue as they frantically attempt to prolong their short lives with nourishment. The eggs that these emerge from often contain organs that might be extracted for useful purposes, unless the egg was destroyed in combat. Best dealt with by avoidance, since the creatures will die soon after being hatched. Do not waste ammunition. Oh man.
Toxic hazard.
Oh, come on. Well, now I'm just going to be poisoned forever. Might as well reload. Adult must escort child.
Let me help you with that, sir. Right away.
Forget about land grants. Forget about media. Forget about patents. What we found on Tau Ceti will change everything. I've instructed the Von Braun to change course and return to Earth. Captain Diego is in complete accord with this decision. I know that you are skeptical by nature, Miri, but I know once you embrace our discovery, you and the entire board will come over to our way of thinking.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Turret. Alright, maybe I can hack the security. No security computer. Oh, that was a waste. Alright then.
Anti-entropy activated.
Nice. I can't jump.
I've just killed
some kind of spider. I don't know, but it bit me. And now I'm sick. I'm down to my last med hypo. Come quick, Tommy. Come quick.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
She's in a web of despair. As they would say in Two Worlds. Terrible. Ah, terrible.
Security system offline.
The Groms, yes. Sensual stimulation units. Okay, hang on. We'll come back here. First, I want to go past the camera. Oh. Oh.
Taylor found this weird kind of weapon, but he must have used it wrong. Made him sick. Real sick. I stashed the thing on the second floor of the crew annex, and Jury rigged the door lock. Code of 11111. Easy to remember, huh? I also stashed a pile of nanites and some other goodies there. No sense in getting caught with your pants down. Except in this place.
So they're like sex software or something. It's like you hook your brain up to it. Computer programs make you come, I guess.
This is Xerxes. Tri-Optimum reminds you that there are only 163 shopping days until Christmas. An extra work cycle just twice a week can give you the spending money you need to make this holiday a very special one.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh.
This is Xerxes. Tri-Optimum reminds you that there are only 163 shopping days until Christmas. An extra work cycle just twice a week can give you the spending money you need to make this holiday a very special one.
I hate robots.
Anti-entropy activated.
Security system online.
$20, yeah. Like I said. Kind of sounds like a cat purring.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Oh.
Anti-entropy.
Too many robots.
We seek.
Yeah, you seek. Oh, that's a dead spider.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Too many of these things. Okay, apparently slugs don't do anything to robots. Am I supposed to get past a robot?
Damn. Why don't I just make a bonfire and throw all my nanites on it? Last night with Nikki was amazing. Hollow woman, real woman. You gotta love technology. But I must have left all my nanites in her room, in the central sim center. What a maroon.
Left all your nanites in there, eh? Wonder if I got them yet.
Xerxes intruder is hostile.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
It's a clothing store.
This place is a terrible mess.
Speedy tank. Can extract a diagnostic repair module from any destroyed robot.
It's all a question of procedures, really. So many people don't seem to understand.
I don't know what to get. Smasher, maybe? Or maybe Speedy.
I am a fully registered Tri-Optimum Service Unit.
What did I get? I got the thing where you salvage things from robots that heal you. Oh well. See how well I do with it.
Ammunition drained. Anti-entropy activated. Anti-entropy activated.
Sorry, I didn't see where you went.
I just have to use up all my ammo on robots.
This is Xerxes. Tri-Optimum reminds you that there are only 163 shopping days until Christmas. An extra work cycle just twice a week can give you the spending money you need to make this holiday a very special one.
Anti-entropy Anti-entropy deactivated.
Security system offline.
Access needed.
Ah. Slots.
This place is a terrible mess.
Welcome you.
What's wrong with people?
Hi there.
Things get
Please
hell
make your
and they think they
selection.
can just walk over the
Thank
rules.
you for
As opposed to a little
choosing
fight now and
value
then,
wrap.
but outright theft. Hey, what are you doing over there? Get away from that replicator, you son of a...
Flesh betrays you. They see you. Run. Run.
Alright, let's see what's in the other bulkhead. The garden. Oh, so I have objectives up here. But I won't find any sim units up here. Oh no, not these things.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them. You are so very alone. How does it feel to be one against the infinite?
They're burying people here. It's not really a relaxing garden at all.
Research complete.
Although that might be the Enlid's fault. Learned how to best target the midwife for maximal damage. All damage you deal to midwives will be increased by 25%, resistant to incendiary and anti-personnel weapons, but vulnerable to armor piercing.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
DNA sequence confirms that the subject was originally a human female. Cybernetically modified auxiliary CPU in the base of the spine serves as a controller, overriding most signals sent by the subject's natural brain. Both speed and musculature have been mechanically enhanced, and the cybernetic apparatus also serves as physical shielding for softer human tissues. Due to the half-mechanical nature of this creature, incendiary and anti-personnel weapons will be fairly ineffective. The armor-piercing rounds should be quite effective.
I'm so close to Rebecca, it's killing me. I'm spending some time with crew members who said they saw her. They told me to help me find her if I help them set up this transmitter. They're set on saving the Earth. I just want Rebecca. Then I'll take care of the Earth.
pod, Xerxes didn't eject, but it's busted. I've managed it functional, but I don't know how long it can stay that way. Make it there, Tommy, with or without me. If I don't get there, I want you to go. You understand me? Take it and go.
Wow, these are the most Spartan toilets that I've ever seen. They don't even have paper. Or a place to wash your hands.
Is a that's the triangle way. I beg Xerxes, verify.
Oh no. Alright, whatever. It's getting kind of late, so I think I'm gonna head for bed. I'm also extra tired because I'm not feeling amazing. Don't loot before I destroy enemies, that's a good idea. Okay, well, I hope that everyone will.
Rest well this night.
And there'll be another stream on Friday probably. Alright, good night.